Hey guys, this is Araiz, aka Zodiac Wolf, and welcome to a new series. As you guys can see the video title, I'm playing Batman the Enemy Within, the second season of the Telltale Batman series. I've played the first season already like years ago, but I don't currently own it because I had it on disc, which I sold. But I got this season on digitally, so I'm going to be doing a playthrough on this game. I had plans on buying the first game as well, but I had enough money for Resident Evil 3, so I bought that instead. Okay, so the Telltale, when they came back, I think, or when they got brought by someone else, they released an updated version called the Shadows Edition, which is red and black and white, like this. But I tried to see if I can buy it, but I can't for some reason. It won't show up in the PS Store for me. So I'm playing the Classic Edition and the first episode, of course. I'm going to be playing each episode default. I mean, not fully. I mean, not default. Okay. Choose how to begin your story. Batman: The Enemy Within can be started as a brand new story or as a continuation of season 1 choices you made. Use default choices or continue your story. Let's continue your story. Yeah, I wanna put things that I did in season 1 or story so far. Recreate. Who did you save when Children of Arkham attacked? Now, you saved Selina from the gunman, but Harvey's face was burnt. You protected Harvey from the Penguin and Selina was shot. So, I'm pretty sure I saved Harvey, because my goal in the first season was not to make Harvey turn into Two-Face. So I did Harvey. Did you spend the night with Selina? When Selina took you to her apartment, you chose to spend a romantic night with her. Now here's the thing, yeah. First, yes, I did spend the night with Selina, but when Harvey came knocking in, and the cat, like I had to do a QTE with the cat, so he doesn't get alerted, Harvey I mean, but I flopped it even though I did it, which pissed me off, so I redid it, and then I didn't do the whole thing with Selina. But I'll go with the first thing I did, yes I did. When Gotham was under attack, who did you chase down? You stopped the Penguin from taking civilian hostages and helped Gordon arrest him. I thought I did both, didn't I? I think I did Two-Face. I remember Two-Face the most. When John Doe incited a riot in Arkham Asylum, how did you react? Before I move on, I forgot. I will mute myself during cutscenes. Okay, I'm just gonna let you guys know. You stopped Saz from killing anyone but lost a chance to call for help. You made a phone call that got out of asylum, leaving an orderly to die. Shit, what did I do? I intervened there, huh? I also remember running to a phone. Wait, why is my memory so foggy? I like to think I intervened and saving someone's life. Did you owe John Doe a favor? John helped you escape from Arkham Asylum and you promised him a favor. You refused to owe John anything despite his help in Arkham Asylum. Yeah, I think I refused. How did you and Selina Kyle part ways, as friends or as enemies? You supported Selina and didn't make any demands of her, and she gave you her friendship. You let Selina know exactly how ill you think of her and parted on bad terms. I'm pretty sure we parted on good terms. I don't remember parting on bad terms as friends. When Lady Arkham friend Alfred, did you reveal your identity to protect him? You showed Lady Arkham your face to save Alfred. She attacked 10 off part of your ear. You refused to show your face, and Lady Arkham out Alfred's eyes. Yo, I remember both of these for some reason. What the fuck? I'm pretty sure I didn't play the game twice. What did I do? I think I lost an eye. I lost a part of my ear. Yes. After Lady Arkham was defeated, did you attend Gordon's press conference as Batman or Bruce Wayne? Batman gave Gordon his support and protected the new commissioner from an assassin. You addressed the crowd as Bruce Wayne and narrowly escaped the citizen. No, I think I went as Bruce. How did you pledge to help Gotham recover? Rebuilding Arkham, invest in the GCPD. Wayne Enterprise will rebuild the decrepit Arkham Asylum, giving patients the care they need. You pledged support to the Gotham Police Force, ensuring better equipment and training for its officers. Honestly, I don't remember. I don't remember what I even did in this one. I think rebuilding Arkham Asylum. Your backstory is complete. Backstory will be tied to the current save file. Okay. Now this should be a fun game to be. Oh, the Enigma. Episode 1, the Enigma. Episode 2, the Pact. Episode 3, Fractured Mask. Episode 4, What Ails You. Episode 5, Same Stitch. Okay, I should mention before I start episode 1 is that I didn't love season 1 of Batman the Telltale series. Kind of boring, and you know, I wasn't a fan of the story, and the choices, it felt like it was useless because I did so much to save Harvey from becoming Two-Face that he became Two-Face in the end, but without the Two-Face. So that pissed me off. But I heard the second season is much better, so I have high hopes for this season. More from DC/Telltale. The Wolf Among Us. I never played The Wolf Among Us. Okay, episode 1. Alright. Crowd play on or off? Not now. One of Gotham's oldest and deadliest criminals has returned. Batman must work with allies old and new to stop this growing threat. Okay, let's select it. There we go. Select a Bat-Tech color. And your Bat-Tech color determines the look of Batman's gadgets, gear, and UI. Oh, red. That'd be scary in the dark. Yellow. Do I want to keep it purple? I like purple. Going with black. I'ma be fancy and go with purple. Don't know if this was an option in the first season. Anyway, I'll remind you, I will mute myself during, you know, cutscenes, so you guys can enjoy the story or, you know, the dialogue. Now, comment below in the comment section if you played season 1 and what are your thoughts about it. I did give my thought of season 1 early on. The games series adapts to the choices you make. Well, it didn't do for my first season, did it?
My parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes. Their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens, After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win again, everyone would be happy.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
Okay, I never forget who I am.
I don't. I never forget what drives me. Protecting the innocent from people like Mori. That stays the same no matter what mask I wear.
Don't I know?
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing. Meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone.
Alright,
The Bat computer can intercept his communications.
this could be a microphone.
Well, looks like roulette is his Achilles heel.
He has a reputation for being lucky. But then you don't need luck when you own the house.
Okay, we can check his pockets.
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Yeah, I thought that lady was looking directly at me. Hack, yeah. No, let's look at
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Mori's conversation.
Alright, before we do that, let's check this fella.
Hotel security are guarding him particularly close.
A man like Mori counts more enemies than friends.
I wonder why that is.
Okay, now let's hack into Mori's phone. Okay, hack.
Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Mori's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos.
I'm just gonna tell her.
Sorry to be
she
blunt,
ain't my
but
type.
you're not my type.
Excuse me?
No, really, I've got pretty specific tastes.
Get over yourself, Bruce. I was just trying to be friendly.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Mori. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Are you always this rude? Bruce.
You
Okay,
think
tell
your
him to meet me
gibberish
outside.
intimidates me?
How about we go back to my place?
Wait, what?
I'll call my driver. Meet me outside.
You're a piece of...
I
Excuse
didn't mean
me.
that, goddammit. I just thought we'd talk
No one
outside.
threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead? Now, let's get started.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
And the Riddler does definitely look scary in this iteration, but his design looks so shy.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
Oh boy, you really want my fucking hands. Oh. You won't die there. Move it exactly into your hands. Simultaneously, I mean. Don't know why I pronounced it really.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. I'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Alright, we're about to fuck up Riddler as Batman now. At least, the Riddler place Riddler trophies around Gotham this time. Oh nah.
Please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender
Oh, we're
that
gonna
scratches at the very nature of
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
conundrum that drives you to distraction. Rattling
The
around
hostages, maybe?
like a rat.
Riddler's taken hostages. Casino patrons. Innocent bystanders.
They're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
Remember,
Let's look over
choose your
there.
words carefully,
Cashier
Maury.
booth.
You only have so many.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
But don't think you can just stall. I will
You
get
can do
bored.
that.
You won't
Or
like
won't
that.
get caught. Oh wait. Okay. This
Audio
one.
playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
What the?
I'm losing patience, Maury.
I
Are you
guess we
expecting
look
a
up.
hint? Give me an answer.
Oh yeah.
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
To assault. Hit them
We
with
need a
tear gas.
distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
You're completely insane!
No, I don't believe that's it.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Bash. Oh shit, my controller almost dropped. Tear off. That's good, I might get killed one day.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
Oh boy, you're gonna anchor the gun. Be done. Oh, I pressed square, but I had enough time to press so to verify my mistake.
Hiya, Bats. The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open. With pleasure.
Yo, we're gonna get in a brawl. What? Oh, okay, I thought shocking. Oh, that should fuck him up.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city.
You don't know me, Riddler. You have no idea what you're up against.
You must think you're so special. You're not the first hero I've put down. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy. I don't see much evidence of that. Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough.
Oh, bitch. Well, what you do?
Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
More TTs. There we go. Oh, you want that? Oh, well, yeah. Good ease oh, wow. Oh, the man officer.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
You had a hood yourself. I know what. I was just trying to God damn it. Okay, how am I supposed to stop that? X.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
I feel like I'm gonna lose this. Whoa! Even artificial.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
I believe in justice. Maury deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice? Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
Oh, let's go. Okay, up. Oh. Okay, I don't know why I was bound smashing that. I'm gonna throw him off. Shit, what? Did his cane get extended? Can his sky thing do a lot of damage to me since I'm wearing armor? Body slam. Nice one.
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
How does he use his cane here to select which explosives to, you know, explode? I think he's pressing one button.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
Was that the first chapter? We done? Yup, the first chapter of the first episode. Batman, the enemy within. Well, Batman the Telltale Series, the enemy within. I hope you guys enjoyed that so far. Can I pause stuff? Oh yeah, I can pause stuff. Alright. Alright, let's resume game.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
What would Villain put inside it? Maybe some more information about Batman's family. Oh, I mean like Thomas Wayne and Martha Wayne, I mean.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
That henchman.
Riddler's
kinda
right
looks
hand in
special.
custody. Not a bad result.
I feel like he will turn into a bigger character.
Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down.
Arrogance like that will be his undoing. He keeps showing off, he's bound to make a mistake.
Maybe, but we can't underestimate him. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Uh-huh. Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I don't know who you think you are, but I don't like your attitude.
Who I think I am? Oh, I know I'm your new best friend.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our
Well,
specialty.
yeah, you could have warned us.
If you were tracking him, why didn't you tell us he was coming?
We get a lot of unverified reports. I wanted to be sure.
Now we know.
Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham.
No, I'm not gonna
Not to mention the
shag you.
city's corrupt mayor,
I
Dent.
only work with
We
Gordon.
could do great things together if we joined forces.
I work with Gordon. No one else.
I appreciate loyalty, but that there... that's the issue. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through
I
your
was kind of
fingers.
worried about that.
You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's... changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
Yeah, they had some kind of deal.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No, but it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad
I'm not
ran
gonna
the store
shag you,
in the
mate.
shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that
Well, I don't shag
pulls
them.
you towards the danger.
I don't like what you're insinuating.
Of course, I...
Keep your pop psych evaluations to Riddler and stay out of my head.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry. I think I know you a little better now.
Probably
I'll
around
be in
a bit
touch.
or something.
Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now.
Me either. I don't
You
need to play
better
nice. I
share
don't even need to
everything
tell
you
you anything
find.
about the Riddler.
Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me?
I'm about
There's
to
a
grab
lot of
away.
ways this could go.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help. Something with a beat.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Oh wait, do I move? I move. Okay, we have to check the box, right?
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
About my family, mate.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
I guess we can check the agency files. Actually no, let's get right into the Gotham feed. Gotham media feed. Gotham citizens support GCPD Batman partnership by Julia Martens. Despite some heavy criticism from elected officials, the GCPD's public partnership with the masked vigilante known as Batman has been a rousing success for the city's population. Across the board, crime in the Gotham city limits has been down from the previous year, with violent crimes hitting a record low. Though some on the city council have raised concerns about Batman's hidden identity and his operation outside the restrictions of the law, it doesn't appear to be hurting public opinion. I don't care who he is, I don't care if he makes things safer, said grocery store owner Wayne Barton, whose business has seen a 50% spike in sales after dark in recent months. Council member Gail Rich is sympathetic to business owners like Barton, but she maintains, until we know who this Batman is, I don't think we can ever be truly safe. Okay, there's too many articles. You guys can pause the video to, read. And there's the penguin, Okay, agency files.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried.
Well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field.
Now let's check over to the Riddler files. Okay. Riddler's background.
Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
And finally, let's check the Codex. Access. Codex entrance. Identified individuals. You got James Gordon. Renee Montoya. Oh, I didn't know she was in this game. You know, she was also in Birds of Prey and the one Fantabulous Emancipation. No. Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of one Harley Quinn. Renee Montoya was in that movie. Can't remember which actress, like the actress's name that portrays her in the movie. Okay, this is obviously Lucius Fox. And this for Pennyworth. And that's Iman Avesta. Amanda Waller. And Vernon Blake. Not sure if he's in the comic or Iman Avesta. Don't know if they are in the comics. Or they could just be, you know, original Telltale characters. The Riddler. What's his name? Rumi Mori. This is the agency. Okay. That's Thomas Wayne. This should be Martha Wayne. We have more entries. Oh, this is places, I guess. Gotham City, population 10.5 million. This is Arkham Asylum. This is Wayne Enterprises. This is Crime Alley, where Bruce Wayne's parents were assassinated. And Gotham City Police Department headquarters. And yeah, we can back out.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
You found something yet? Okay, dragon. Drag with bell. Oh, downwards. Not gonna lie, this kind of looks fun. Puzzle.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
You can try, you know, blind justice, right?
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though, not one.
So it's something else.
A one-eyed Jack.
He gave this to me at a casino. Card games. Maybe a Jack. Specifically a one-eyed Jack.
But he's on the card twice, showing both eyes. Besides, he can still see. So it's probably not that.
Okay, I don't know what an eye of a needle or eye of a hurricane is. I'll go with eye of a needle.
The eye of a needle?
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
Okay, what am I supposed to walk up to find something? Oh, the music player, ain't it? The goddamn fucking music player. Trying to be smart,
Needle.
eh?
A record needle.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms, something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter, working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Hey, chapter 2 completed for episode 1. Okay, and continuing while resuming game.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with the progress of the Arkham remodel. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the GCPD's. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Shit! God damn it! I was on Twitter.
Forget I asked.
No. God damn! I'm sorry.
Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to.
No.
We'll pick up this conversation.
Well, I was
this
on
afternoon.
Twitter and I
Sounds
saw the
great.
Mandalorian season 2 premiere date officially got announced, October 30th. You guys better watch it. I'm not a spokesperson for Disney Plus or a... God damn, I didn't mean to air her like that.
You're in my
Blank.
chair.
I should
Just
said blank.
updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop,
Oh no, the seat is all yours.
this is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, He left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast. Too slow.
That sounds... Oh.
Tiffany.
I thought it was gonna be
Hey,
Harley
Bruce.
Quinn.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys.
Someone here wants a raise.
She's already gunning for my job, Bruce. Can you believe it?
The hours you work? Not a chance. I actually have a life. Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
It's pretty cool, huh?
I don't know if cool would be the word I would use. I can hear it hum. What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this.
Are you sure you don't have someplace to be?
Whatever.
Seriously,
I've got to get back to
this is
orientation
protect you.
anyway.
I don't want Lucius to be sad at the end if something happens to you.
Have fun scratching
Bro,
your heads.
Bruce, she placed it there so she can, like, fucking hear you. Yo,
All right, then.
it's
Time
kind
to
of like
crack
rigging.
this puzzle.
Oh my god. Look, it's right there.
I never
something
told her,
very
you know.
suspicious about it.
Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. I understand your hesitation about involving her in this Riddler business. But, you should consider bringing Tiffany into the fold. Into the mission. If not now, then in the future. We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler.
Does Luke
You know
Fox
how dangerous our business is.
not exist in this universe?
I couldn't live with
well, you didn't
myself if
mention
something happened
having
to Tiffany.
a little one, right?
I'm
That
just
could be
gonna
Luke
have to say
Fox.
no.
It's your secret to tell.
Yes, it is.
May I just say, burdens are lighter when carried by many.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down at my office.
I'll be down in a few.
No worries. I'll, start without you.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything?
Did they think I'm corrupt
coffee,
or
water,
something?
Donuts?
Don't worry. This won't take
Did I
long.
make myself clear at the end of season 1 that I'm not corrupt like... Well, Bruce ain't corrupt like his parents? That he's willing to make change in Gotham?
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham, yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
How's it going down there?
I, left that file on your desk. Think you could bring it down?
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
I was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months.
Well, that ain't my concern, yo.
Well, I'm sorry. I think you were in the wrong place. You see, I don't really consort with criminals. Or international terrorists, for that matter.
Yeah.
Really? Because our sources say otherwise.
Who the fuck
A
is
lot
your
of things
source?
happened
Just
to you
the
last
fucking
year,
Tell me who your
and
source
not
is.
all of them were good. You helped the GCPD capture Oswald Cobblepot, better known as the Penguin.
Well, he's a childhood
He was a
friend
terrorist,
who was a
a
shithead.
member of the Children of Arkham, and your friend.
Wow, he was my
Come
friend.
to think of
so
it,
I must have
you've been
something
associated
to do
with
his
quite a few
criminal activity.
psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong
before
time.
she gets me as Batman, I'm gonna say no
They're
more
not
than
attracted to
anyone else.
me any more than the average citizen. We live in one of the most dangerous cities in the world, right? Stands to reason I'd run into a few psychos.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound
what's
of it,
going on with him?
you two were close.
You've got to be kidding me. He's no friend of mine. That's why you came here to ask me about that guy?
According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Then you jumped into the fray. Several people were hurt.
I tried to stop the goddamn fight.
I was trying to break up a fight.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Well, I didn't agree to that shit.
I did not agree to that. Why would he write down my name?
It's obvious. You're important to him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend,
You're being very
are at the
cringy
center.
right now. Apologies.
You keep pretty
but
strange
kinda
company
corny as hell.
for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
Fuck you.
And your point is what exactly? That I'm some kind
I think
of
that's the
criminal
purpose, right? To
mastermind?
get up his nerve
Or
so
just
he can reveal
really
something.
unlucky.
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us.
Yeah, I don't trust you guys.
Maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you
Really
are.
trying to think. I'm gonna keep quiet.
Invoking your right to silence, Wayne?
That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
No, fuck you two.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm
Is
coming
there
down
like
to
some
help.
type of
It's too late for that.
gas?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius!
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
Lucius! No!
Alright, so now I have to rope in Tiffany to the
One killed
circle
and
now.
14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an
The
industrial
6 chapters
accident.
per episode.
Wayne Enterprises Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family. As if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations.
Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
One way to protect her is to reveal I'm Batman. Let's bring her into the circle.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me. For my own sanity.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
Or not the right place.
What are you mixed up in?
Chill. I'm gonna tell you. No
Fine.
reason to get super
Just
pissy.
Tell me one thing. That weird disc. You were trying to keep me away from it.
Yeah, it caused your father's death.
Was
I
that
can
what
tell you
killed
that.
him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that?
Well,
I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing.
Yes.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Why? I could easily. Well, I could tell you, but now you said you're gonna tell the world. That's a problem. There's Lucas Fox, eh?
So sorry, really. It's such a
Oh,
shame.
who's that? Oh, Riddler.
At least he went out with a bang, right?
Oh no, it's fucking John Doe.
For that, we can all be grateful.
Now I read in this season you can either turn John Doe
knew my
into
father.
an ally, or make him in a.
What the heck?
And turn
Seriously,
him into
Bruce?
the Joker.
This guy's with you.
I'm so sorry. I will handle this.
Now, I decided, oh, maybe I should just make him an ally. It'd be
Jeez,
pretty
Bruce,
unique,
that's
yeah.
quite a grip.
But then I decided, you know what? For my playthrough, I'm gonna make him into the Joker.
Here?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion. I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better. I'm so glad you like it. People get upset at the littlest things.
Well, not me.
It hasn't,
Most days.
It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn, which ones not to cross.
Do you really need
There's
to
no
talk
going
to
back
John?
for me, though. I'm cured.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Dr. Leland said so herself. Cross my heart. Off the meds and everything.
If everyone could...
Would you?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. You know, you might have been a little reluctant at the time, but
Didn't I
if it
say
wasn't
I
for
didn't
me,
owe him any
you'd
favor?
still be in Arkham. Sleeping
fuck?
off your meds in the rec room with
Fish from the
Zaz.
beginning, when I was creating my
You're gonna do
backstory,
right
I
by
chose the
me,
option where I didn't owe
aren't you?
John Doe any.
I know you're a man of your word.
I never made that promise.
favor.
I got into a lot of trouble for what we did, Bruce. You saw that place, saw those doctors.
He's gone. A vital link in our chain has left us. Matthew tells
You see,
us.
I met some inspiring people out here, made some new friends, made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you, of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. Maybe you will meet them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
Gosh, John, I don't know. My schedule's just so packed these days.
Please don't blow me off. Not after what we went through together.
Maybe try my secretary.
Disappointing. You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you'd fit right in. Just makes me want to, I don't know, lash out. Shh. Shh. Shh.
We're here to mourn. Please.
You shush me again. You'll be mourning the loss of your teeth.
Just tell him you're sorry and let it go. He's very sorry. We both are.
I am. I'm sorry. You should be allowed to enjoy the funeral in peace. Sorry, Bruce. That outburst, it's antisocial, I know. Dr. Leland says I have a hard time handling rejection. I think it's the stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone.
If I ever get my hands on him, I will tear him apart.
Oh, you don't know how glad that makes me, Bruce. You and me, we've got the same taste in people. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
Tell me where he is. I am not messing around, John.
Oh, Bruce, I missed your fire. I really did. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down.
Don't get involved.
Do not get involved.
When this clearly means so much to you. No.
I'm trying to antagonize
worry
John
about
Doe
a
a bit
thing.
so he can.
I'll
you know,
take care of this.
by the end of this season,
Just
he turns into
meet my
the
friends
Joker.
later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
risk
Me
tracking
too,
device.
John.
Even though he's gonna find it. Probably
Bye,
soon.
Bruce.
He probably knows
Until
I
next
put it
time.
on him.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that
Why
outburst
do you
went
keep
unnoticed.
eyeing me, bro? Like,
Whatever you
yes,
say about John,
apologies,
he
but
gave
I'll
me a
tell
lead
you
on
soon.
Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Going now in style. Is that the end of chapter 4? Chapter 3? I can't remember what chapter I am. Yeah, that was the end of chapter 4. A friend in need. Alright, we're in chapter 5. So let's resume game.
Enjoying the view.
Yeah, hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets dragged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up, and what happens? Someone bombs his company.
Bruce Wayne picked himself up once. He could do it again.
He certainly showed us that much, didn't he? You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
Oh shit, I'm supposed to use my controller. Let's scan. Did they mention what street?
Looks like
Check
gang
right
activity's heating up along 43rd.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
But doesn't he have his own crew? Probably hire more peeps.
A construction site at the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
You sure? I mean, it still could be a hideout. Gideon 44th Street is.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
Well, the only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. Hey, if this lead pans out,
What
Waller will
if
have to
Riddler's
eat
in
her
there, but
words.
it's John Doe's place instead?
Whatever you said to her at the
Somehow brought that
casino
out.
really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you were the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor.
I don't want Waller involved. You and I can handle Riddler. Just like it's always been.
Glad
I
to
feel
see
like
we're on the
something
same
goes wrong.
page.
Waller will
We gotta
change
watch
the
out
whole
for her.
public's opinion on me.
She moved her people
Probably
into my
making it
downtown
harder for me
precinct
to,
without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you,
Probably,
Batman,
make,
she keeps on
Tim
chipping away at
Gordon
my
sack,
authority. I'm
out
gonna
of
crack.
GCPD.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll grab a car and meet you at Riddler's hideout. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
No one's home.
I kept Waller and her agency people out of the loop on this.
I think Riddler probably left.
Just the two of us.
He probably knows we were coming.
We can handle this without her.
Oh, someone would be here.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
I'd say we go straight to his desk. I mean, his shoes is there. Okay. Let me just check settings. Gameplay. Okay, controls. Okay, never mind. Monkey statue, something
See no evil.
suspicious about this.
Hear no evil. Speak no evil.
No evil. Yeah. Nothing else, okay. Let's check the newspapers.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vane, isn't he?
Okay, not much there. Go down.
Damn it! It's stuck!
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you.
So that screen monitor lit up. Now it's to go down. What Riddler wouldn't have it for himself, right? So he definitely knows we're here. He's gonna put on all these screens. Gonna probably berate us.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
I was gonna say it would be a good plot twist if that was Riddler himself. Okay, let's search. Okay.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap.
From the agency.
He's one of Waller's.
Let's check his face. Or head. His eyes.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
Let's check the mouth.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock.
Yeah.
Or a sudden jolt.
Let's check his ear.
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
Oh, he has his phone.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
And what else can I check? His feet and his other hand.
One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino. That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Alright, inspect evidence. Death chamber.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
So obviously the guy was trapped here, right? To do some sort of riddle.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is
that
built
would
like
explain
nothing.
his feet.
You could be cooked alive in there.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
budge. It must be locked in place. Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Apologies. Alright, I want to link this to the heating pad. The heating floor.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't, so he threw off his shoe.
I've relinked one of the pieces. Watch at the porthole. Let's look at the stacked safe. I think this could explain his fingers.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Do I link this above?
There are bleeds inside.
Oh yeah,
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Alright. Can we link that? No? Yeah, electronic lock.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
So let's link this. These missing fingers.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
But what could explain his head trauma?
I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out. Mori. He sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Mori for a while now. She must have known.
Okay, let's back out. Check this.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
Okay, let's read co-worker's email.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky. They'll kill each other.
I think John Doe was working with him, but he didn't like the fact that Riddler was beefing with me so much. Monitor, let's examine that.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
That would explain the dude's eyes, right? Think it would, no? Through here, maybe.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though.
Well, Batman, we know what you need to improve on with your goggles. You need a polarized lens next time. Unless if that's super dangerous for you. So don't you want to just go inside? Just take the risk. Anything here? There. What is this?
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller.
That
Her
could have
people
been
have
explained.
great tech.
Maybe it was used against the agent who died.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
So the chair would be the first bit when he was let go. Bloody chair. Links into not him getting in there. Sure, his eyes got shut. Okay, let's go with this one then.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
And then straight to here.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
And then after that, to the safes.
From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Don't worry, Jim. I'm game.
I a thing, you usually do it.
He's rising, Batman.
Okay. Turn the wheel. Oh. Wrong way, okay.
You gotta quit real good, you don't get a move on.
I can almost make out a message.
I'm not kidding, Batman.
But
One won't
no,
see
Alfred,
trouble
I love
when one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct save will have a phase with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. It's still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
alright, which one? Hear no evil, see no evil. Wait. Oh, damn. Good thinking. Speak no evil.
Not that one.
They hear no evil.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
Turn yourself in while you still have the chance.
Don't say stupid things, okay? Not when you've just started earning my respect. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes.
Whatever the agency is, you are worse. You're the one torturing and killing innocents.
You think any of these agents are innocent? The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
No, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard-ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine.
Whatever happened to you, it doesn't let you off the hook. You're still responsible for all the pain you've caused.
You think I'm asking for mercy? I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast.
I would never give up an innocent life. Not even to save my own.
That's not what it looks like from here. Gordon doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost. Isn't it, Commissioner? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
I'll wait for Waller and pass on
That
what we
should
found.
be the end of chapter 5.
She won't be happy when she finds out
But I didn't
Riddler
get a
knows about
trophy yet,
every
so I guess
agency
it's not
operative
the
in
end of chapter
Gotham.
5 yet.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Yeah,
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands?
You are your own man, Jim. You'll come to your own decision.
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. Oh, to hell with it. I never heard what I heard in there. All right? Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
And that should be the end of chapter 5 now. I think chapter 5 is the of episode 1. Alright, we're on chapter 6, which is the final chapter of episode 1. Well, every episode has 6 chapters. So anyway, let's resume the game.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react.
He looked me straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort. I'm sorry, but he is. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other.
I still have you. And we still have each other.
I won't always be here, Bruce. I'm sorry. Losing Lucius in such gruesome fashion, it puts me in rather a morbid mood. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Alright then, let's check this. Communications grid. Link it to, what can we link it to? Well, I can't link it to it, can I? Oh, agent data.
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
So, link the missile launcher to the agency's cell phones.
And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty.
You are a rock, Alfred. Always able to count on you, huh? Even in the toughest times.
The last thing I want to do is let you down.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Link matching words from both sound files. Can I listen to them? Oh wait. No, by their parents, right? It's kinda looks like this.
Bruce!
Link it to this one.
Wayne?
No, that's not it. The two sounds have to be the same.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to look which sounds familiar.
The disabling.
Well, this one with
Tower.
I need to keep looking.
Yo,
Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
This is actually pretty tough. This could be... Nope, not this one, right? So these two kind of look similar. I mean, this one, the first and the third one. Okay, I'll give this a try. Should have a... Nah.
The Sable.
This try.
Tiffany.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Yo, okay.
I have to highlight the same sound in both files.
But they look very different, all of them. I think they match at all. Okay, let's give this a try again. Didn't I do this before? This one?
Dwayne.
I still think I'm on the wrong track.
Wrong track?
The two sounds have to be the same.
Yeah. Yes. This can...
Tower. Batman?
Nope.
Yikes,
Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
Batman?
Let me try linking. But I linked that one
Bruce?
already, right?
No, that's not it. I have to highlight the same sound in both files.
Bro, is it me or none of them look the same? Oh wait, I probably understand. It's this one, right?
Dwayne.
They're right underneath.
No.
No.
The two sounds have to be the same.
Oh. Fuck do you want from me?
Tiffany. Tiffany.
Oh, there
It's
we
a
go.
match.
Wait, we're looking for more? Shit. Hold it.
Batman?
Batman. Okay, he sees Batman there.
Dwayne. Bruce.
Bruce.
The Sable.
Disable.
Tower.
Tower.
Riddler.
No, that doesn't
No,
make
I didn't mean
sense.
to attach that.
Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
I get that.
Enterprises. Bruce.
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 You had Bruce.
Batman?
Oh, wait.
Bruce.
Okay, there we go. That matches with the last.
Bruce.
The waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked on a Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word.
Great work.
Mori, huh? John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
He was after Rumi. Fuck. Eli Nabel probably knows, but probably doesn't know it all the way. But if I go to Rumi Mori, yeah, that means John Doe will continue being an ally rather than turning to the Joker. I kind of want... Actually, I'm not sure. It kind of feels sucky if we don't go to Mori. Yeah, let's
Mori's
choose
a
Mori.
businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the
John Doe
casino.
turns into
I'd say he'd
Joker
respond
anymore.
better to a more genteel approach. Peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel. Took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
I think... Nah. I should stay as Batman, right? So I should go with Eli.
I'll talk to Eli.
Yeah.
It'll be nice to catch up. Tell Waller I'm on
I don't
my
want
way.
Estevez, I think that's his surname, to be after me as Bruce Wayne. Rather than be after me as Batman. I wonder if this is the end of the chapter or we're still continuing. Well, yeah, we're definitely continuing because it doesn't feel like a proper ending to the episode. Okay, here we are at the GCPD.
Oh, Batman. Gordon's in briefing the deputy ops. I'm sure I'd want to know you were here. Waller's agency people commandeered the whole precinct. Pretty much moved in. They give you any trouble, I'll straighten them out. Running around like they own the place.
You have Eli Nabel in custody. Take me to him.
Nabel's my prisoner, not hers.
Says who?
4 of my agents went missing, including Agent Avesta. I don't have time for a pissing contest.
Your agents are missing?
We believe Riddler took them. If the body you found in his workshop is anything to go by, we don't have much time. Riddler warned us the last time we nearly caught him in Sudan.
Don't worry, Waller. We'll bring your agents back safe.
I appreciate the morale boost, Batman. But we have to find them first. Riddler's lieutenant hasn't given us a damn thing. I'm hoping you'll have better luck making him talk.
That's why I'm here.
Come on, then.
Just remember, the commissioner likes things by the book.
Gordon told me you talked to Riddler in the workshop. You say anything I should know?
Riddler said he had a history with the agency. Claims your people broke him, made him insane.
That maniac was insane long before he came on my radar.
He implied it was before your time.
He can tell me all about it after Nabel gives him up. You know, I saw what you did to Carmine Falcone last year. Dangling a 60-year-old man off a high-rise was certainly effective. You ask me, you could have gone further.
What's your point?
Use any means necessary. As long as you get Nabel to tell us where Riddler is.
I'll get him to talk. My way, not yours.
I don't care how you do it, as long as it gets done. Meet your new interrogator, Eli. I believe you two have met before. Get up and get in that goddamn chair. Probably best to keep this off the record. Unless you prefer me to leave it on.
I've got nothing to hide. From Gordon or anyone else.
Need anything else?
I'm good. Work with me, Eli. Maybe I can help you in return.
I'm so glad you're here. These people, they ain't cops. They ran the cops off. But I heard about you. You'll keep them, keep her from killing me. Riddler said you had rules against that. Against killing.
Time's running out, Eli, so don't test it.
Just get me out of here.
Talk, and I'll think about it.
I can't!
We don't have time for carrots, Batman. Only thing moving this mule is a big old stick. You get me?
If I wanted a partner in the room, Waller, I would have asked.
Fine. Just remember, we don't have time to waste.
Where is he, Eli?
I already said I can't tell you. And I said it a million times to the guys before. The only thing I'm more scared of than dying is pissing him off. You've seen his machines. He can hurt you in ways they don't got names for.
Let me help.
The only one getting hurt tonight is you. Tell me where Riddler is.
You can't beat him.
I can't.
He can kill any one of us anytime he wants. One phone call, all those agency guys are dead.
He's talking about the signal, Bruce. He has no idea you protected the agent's phones.
There's no one that can save me if I cross him.
I blocked the agency cells, Eli. They won't work as targets.
How do you know about that?
I'm smarter than Riddler.
It makes no difference. There's no getting away from him. He can be anywhere with his signal.
Bruce, his fear of Riddler is too great. You have to get in his head somehow.
Not through beaten.
There's nothing you can do, Batman.
We'll see about that.
I chose the bluff option, just to saying.
Wait, is that signal? You're calling a missile right to us!
You've got 90 seconds, Eli. Talk.
Batman, shut that thing off right now!
You're insane! You'll kill us all!
It's counting down, Eli. What are you going to do about it?
You're bluffing. There's cops outside this door.
You're gonna get us all killed!
Maybe. Maybe not. Are you willing to take the chance?
I'll tell you! Please, just make it stop! He's on a ship in Gotham Bay!
What ship?
The Lady of Dublin. The missiles are there, too. It's where they're launched from. You're crazier than he is!
Oh, god damn!
The Lady of Dublin. Get back up and meet me there.
Batman. Gordon's still gonna be pissed you went around him, but I appreciate you holding back.
This could be the longest chapter yet, actually. Okay, we're at the Lady of Dublin.
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
Alright, let's take down every of these motherfuckers. Maybe not in the Arkham
I'm on
style.
board, Al.
Do you see
but the
Riddler?
Telltale style.
We'll get away with this. What do you think's gonna happen?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen.
Okay, slowly walk.
My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all made of.
We found him.
Really thought you could insult.
Your interrogation of Riddler's man produced solid intelligence. No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here
All
somewhere.
your idiot colleagues too. And it's hard.
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
Agents of Vesta and Blake are likely among them, based on what Waller told us.
Your agency has been on my heels far too long. I'll give it to you.
A good spot for cover.
I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan.
What are you talking about?
You'll see what I mean
Take
soon.
him out, but he's in the Riddler's line of sight.
They might be angry I
Wait for it.
when they'll recognize my brilliance.
Don't want him raising an alarm.
After all, I
I'll
am
move when he
uniquely
is
qualified to see the big. It's often a struggle making people see that.
You think?
I'm sure you can. I get it. Sometimes my methods can appear a little unorthodox.
You say
You
anyone
brought
else?
this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me. It's clear you're in desperate need of some...
My friends will be here soon. Till then.
Hostages save us. Targeting online.
Ready, Bruce.
Triangle, square, X. Got all of them. L2.
Let the hostler.
You can't possibly think kids is enough all over. Sized vermin.
Oh boy, we got him.
Batman!
Hey,
Agent
Vesta
of
got
Vesta.
electric.
Hang up!
Should I just let her burn? Okay.
Thanks, Bat. Hi. you all right? Not more.
All I can hope
He's
is
wearing
for
something
John
that
Doe to come and
neutralizes
help
the
me.
shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Poor Eli held out longer than I expected, but I knew he'd give me up eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Maury.
I hurt a lot of people doing what I do. My code is how I stay human.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there. About to meet your maker. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. Gotham's champion of justice will die in an unfair puzzle. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through.
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it.
Lucius what?
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Yo, I'm gonna have to make a choice. It's between her
Number
or
2.
them.
Also, completely
Two lives are better
self-evident.
than one, I'd say.
I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who
Good,
am
let's go to
I?
the next question, mate. Or I can find a way out.
I think he means me.
You got the
Say
question
it.
right.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please, don't let him die.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman. Ha. Here's your prize.
Oh my God. Iman! What have you done?
Enough, Riddler. You've made your point.
Just one more, Batman.
Right
And
now,
it'll
she's still
all
alive.
be over.
I thought it was 3, but didn't she get a 1 in the beginning?
I'll distract
where
him. Just
Riddler
get us
wanted
out of
to
here.
show off?
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
Okay, listening kit.
I'll fire one of the missiles.
Cage.
Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Let's go.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now?
I am.
What are you doing?
Oh boy. Shit, did she get him up?
No, 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 no!
Yeah, I think he might be done. Did I die? Wait, I pressed... I did...
Travelers trapped to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now?
Definitely not you.
What are you doing? No, 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 no!
That's exactly what I did, but somehow...
Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You...
Oh boy, you're gonna regret this.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
We need to change the signal X. There we go. Change it.
Oh no. This can't be happening!
Socket kicked him. Oh, who's that? Oh, coming out of nowhere, helping me. Something like that. What would happen?
Iman.
Batman. Thank God. I didn't think we were going to make it. I thought...
I'm just glad you're on your feet. You took quite a beating. Agent, are you okay?
My ears! I can't hear!
It's going to be okay, Iman.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent Investus suffered, so no one had to die. That can't sit well with you. Can it? Must be an uncomfortable feeling.
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on you. And so are the consequences.
You came after me, you know. Not the other way around. I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me. Oh, my comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me.
Your comrades thought you went too far. I saw their messages. They were afraid your stunts would get my attention. They were right.
They'll regret this. All of them. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here. They broke the pact.
The pact?
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. But Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. I hope it was worth it, Batman.
Worth it?
Riddler's a damn corpse. We got an agent bleeding from the years. We're not getting a shred of usable testimony out of Eli Nabel. Not after you beat him half to death in my custody. You went behind my back with Waller and buried the investigation in the process. This is beyond the goddamn pale. What were you thinking?
I'm sorry, Jim. I didn't mean for this to happen.
No, I'm the one who's sorry. The trust between us, it's gone. Our partnership is over. No more sharing evidence. No more squad car backup. The GCPD can't support you anymore.
You're being unreasonable, Gordon. You need my help protecting Gotham.
If what happened at the precinct is protecting Gotham, I want no part of it. I just want to know how we got to such a messed up place.
You're supposed to be the one with the answers, Commissioner. Way I see it, Batman took initiative getting a confession from Nabel. You, on the other hand, Gordon, well, you've been 2 steps behind Riddler from the start.
That is not fair.
This mess here, that's on you. Batman's had his priorities straight, but you...
Now wait a damn minute.
Your stonewalling the agency has screwed us all.
This is my fault, and mine alone. It's not fair to let Gordon take the blame.
Now you side with me. Don't do me any favors, Batman. I can look after myself.
Do as he asks. Right now, we need doers, not complainers. Consider it a kindness I don't just straight up get you demoted. Now leave us alone. We have sensitive case details to discuss.
You two deserve each other.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Well, Amanda Waller found out. Well, I guess that's the end of the episode then. What a cliffhanger, eh? Right away this. You and 55.6 of the players left Iman traumatized. She was impressed that she stood up to Waller. She was sorry she angered you while asking you questions. Oh, she was sorry about that. She is traumatized by the torture she endured at the hands of the Riddler. You and 22.3% of players left Gordon feeling betrayed. He appreciated you backing him up in front of Waller. He was suspicious that you refused to talk about Lucius. I was being truthful. He feels betrayed because you went behind his back. You and 77.9% of the players left Tiffany furious. She was hurt when she offered to help you with a puzzle box. You snapped her. You didn't snap back to her. At the funeral, she was consoled when you were able to relate to her. Because you told her the truth about endangering Lucius, she now feels betrayed. She's gonna find out eventually, even if I was gonna lie about it. You and 68.7% of players saw Alfred become vengeful. He was proud when you said you would bring the Riddler in the lawful way. Showing him the video of Lucius being killed filled him with vengeance. He did not approve of your merciful interrogation of Eli. Damn, chillax, Alfred. You and 41.4% players helped John to become hopeful. Damn, okay. At the funeral, he was hurt when you dragged him away. He was proud of himself that he chose a card you liked. Even though you didn't agree to meet his friends, he's hopeful that she'll come around. You and 38.1% of players forged a relationship with Waller that was collaborative. She was not happy when you defended Gordon. She did not approve of your merciful interrogation of Eli, but because you decided to go to her instead of Gordon, she is looking forward to working with you. And she knows my identity. It's a blackmail. What did you tell Gordon about your connection to Lucius? You and 83% of players confessed to Gordon that Lucius was an ally. Did you choose to visit Mori or Eli? You and 25.7% of players chose to interrogate Eli for information. Oh, I was in a minority on that one. How did you get the information from Eli? You and 79% of players bluffed Eli with the signal. So 21% beat him up. Did you save him on or the agents? You and 71.5 players sacrificed him on in order to save the other agents. Though she's still alive. I didn't want her to die. And yeah, continue. We will get a little trailer for episode 2. We'll see. Oh, no trailer for episode 2. Oh wait, no, it took me straight to episode 2. The next episode is episode 2, subtitled The Pact. Now I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for me to, you know, support me to uploading more videos and streams, and you know, yeah. So see you guys next time while I continue Batman the Enemy Within. So stay safe, and until next time, see you guys later.